For the cooking tip this month, I thought I'd show you a new feature that we added here fairly recently. It's just an easier way to add a cookbook and chapter on the fly when either capturing a recipe or importing a single recipe. And I'll just demo that right now for you. I'm just going to go ahead and use this featured recipe as an example here. So we have this carrot cake recipe. Looks like a good one. I'm going to go ahead and capture that. Now it splits the screen, and this is so you can kind of compare and make sure that it was able to capture everything that you wanted. This one did, so I'm going to click the recipe tab here to bring back our cooking bookshelf. So I have this here, but it says by default that the recipe is going to be saved in the dvo.com cookbook. And I have a couple other choices in my library, but I don't really want to save the recipe in either one of those. And so there really wasn't a good solution. We had to either back out and make the cookbook and chapter first, then go back and recapture, or save it someplace and then move it later, and that wasn't a very good option. So what we've done is allowed you to make a cookbook and chapter on the fly here. So I'm going to show you how that works. All you need to do is just select the area here and you just start typing. So I'm going to go ahead and just call this cookbook captured recipes. And then once I click off of that, a dialog box pops up and says the cookbook captured recipes does not exist. To automatically add captured recipes to the cookbook list, click Quick Add. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you can see a new cookbook was created right here. Well, we need to place it in a chapter here, so I'm just going to call this one Desserts. Okay, when I click off of that anywhere, the same dialog pops up, only this time it says chapters instead of cookbooks. I add that, and then here we go. I've got it there. I can now save the recipe into this new cookbook and chapter. And you can just add a chapter into an existing cookbook. It works both ways there. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And there it is. It's saved down here in that chapter. We can view it there, and there we go. So there's a quick way to add a cookbook or chapter or both while on the fly when using cooking. And the same thing works when you're importing, say, a single recipe, like downloading our featured recipe from the newsletter. You can try this out.